Once, it was Skyscrapers and the end of Shameless. A Pepsi can collection, too. 4/13/22 from Once, etc. by Brian David Steffen on Substack. 48 degrees and no rain this time, which was nice. There was a big crane thing with a thick and brutal industrial hook dangling near the main bridge, though, and I thought it looked ominous. But there were Easter lights on a building up ahead, so the scenery balanced out. Then, no new books at the bookstore. The park I looped was quiet, and I ran home thinking that was that, although gas still perched high at 4:29. Now, here on the back porch with Simon, we have a siren in the distance, but it rapidly faded, so it must be going far away. Also, I see no moon or stars, at least from my spot on the porch, but that's how it goes sometimes. But anyways, what's up? Well, Holly and I went out to dinner last night at a burger place, the one where they toss extra fries into the bag. And we arrived at the sweet spot just before it got busy, and the line stretched out the door while we were already seated and munching happily. We used one of the 2 Coca-Cola Freestyles there too, and we both first had orange and peach cream sodas. But we later switched it up to other things, which included raspberry Diet Cokes. So it was a good meal, and we later rolled home together talking about assorted topics, which included diamonds, the Philippines, real estate, the boys, yard work, and assorted television shows. The television show talk was timely too, as we both just binge-watched, power-watched a whole series, and it culminated with a Tesla burning in the streets to a track from Spoon's 2003 Kill the Moonlight, which was really an outstanding way for all the characters to go out. Then, I should also mention, I finally swapped out the throwback soda cans I keep in the laundry room above the soda fridge the other day too. The room displayed Mountain Dew cans for the past year, and I figured it was time to change it up, so I put Pepsi Power in all the little Hobby Lobby slots, photo below, and I think they all look pretty cool stacked and sorted together like that. Anyways, what else? Not much. Read an article about skyscrapers in the New York Times yesterday, and how people used to grump about them when they were only 47 stories tall, 114 years ago. And now here we are with ultra-thin mega-risers poking the sky with 92 let-them-eat-cake stories from Billionaires Row. They did point out the skyscraper was a distinctly American architectural invention though, a mixture of both utility and oh-watch-what-we-can-do bravado that has since been co-opted by cities around the world. I hadn't known that before, and I guess it's pretty neat. As for today, no big plans, although Parker has track practice rather early in the morning. So I actually need to go wake him up for that. Which means I guess it's time to officially start the day and bring Simon inside for his Blue Buffalo too. Then it will be Diet Pepsi and Coke time with Holly. I'll toss in a batch of muffins for the boys, and then another day in April, now almost halfway through, will be set to begin. This was Once. It was Skyscrapers, and the end of Shameless. A Pepsi can collection too. 4/13/22 from Once, etc. by Brian David Steffen on Substack.